Welcome back to Farming Simulator, and today I have been very lucky to be given permission to give you a demonstration of the Expandable Pastures mod by Chissel. So we're going to have a quick look at that today. I will be doing some future videos on this about how to set up other pastures to work with it. You do need to modify pastures so that they will work with it. Currently, at the point of recording this video, the mod has been to Giants. It has been tested, it has come back, and Chissel is working on fixing some bits. So this is a work in progress version. It's very close to being done. So I'm going to show you how it works. It's very clever, but it is actually pretty easy to use. So I've got a nice grass field here in front of me. We are on Obederon. So this is available for, I'll just very quickly show you, cows, horses, pigs, sheep, and chickens. It is not available for bees, obviously. And what you need to do is you place down a base enclosure, and then you can build your pasture from it. So we'll do one with cows. So for what's included is Chissel has included edited versions of each of the base game ones for each of the animals. So you can see for each one there's this EP version, expandable pastures. So yeah, what we'll do is, and you'll see he's removed the fences so you can draw your bigger pasture. So we'll put down one of the very simple cow ones, and you'll also see that the area where the animals are going to walk is shown, and you've got some controls to help you with that in the menu now. So you can turn that on and off by pressing the I key. You're probably going to want to have that on, and then you can use O and P to raise it up or down, just so that you can make sure that you can see it. That doesn't move the actual mesh. So we're going to place that. Let's place it roughly in the middle of the field, shall we? Okay, so that's there, and then obviously it's done a bit of rather fine landscaping there. Let's not worry about that too much. You will notice that this hasn't changed the terrain. So if you wanted to have some dirt or something where the feeding is, which you'll have to paint that in yourself. That's so when you put these down, it doesn't mess up what's there already, which is more useful when you're putting down the pasture extensions. So the next bit, you're going to want to start extending your pasture. So what we have is a whole bunch of different shapes. They are free, which is kind of cool, and we'll have a quick look at each one. So we've got a range of different size squares. So this one is, let's just going to rotate around so we've not got that slightly glitchy one, and then we will raise this up. And there we go. You can see, so we've got a fairly small square, a slightly bigger square, a bigger square, a big square, and then we've got some rectangles. You can rotate those as well, so you can a longer rectangle, a flatter rectangle, different shape rectangle, another different shape rectangle. We've then got some triangles, some 45-degree triangles, and then we've got some 60-degree triangles of different sizes, and this should let you build some pretty cool pastures, I think. So the other thing that you can see is the number of animals that it will increase the capacity of the pasture by, which is really cool. So as you build a bigger pasture, you can put more animals in it. Let's go. So if we just go in here and we go to our little animal trigger, we can put 15 cows in here. So if we select and we'll buy our 15 cows and we will put them in. I do have grazing active as well because this mod does support grazing. I should have said that this is a PC only mod, obviously, because it does involve scripts. So go into our extendable pastures now. We'll get the 25 by 25 and let's just put that down. And then what you have to do is select a pasture you want to attach it to. We only have one, so we can just attach it to that. And now the cows can move around that one. And something, it doesn't actually matter if they're not attached. So the cows will still be able to get to it. So you could then maybe join it together with this little jobby, and yeah, I think you could make some pretty complicated shapes and things. And now we can put more animals in. So that was what that was. As we grow the pasture, we can expand the number of animals we can put in there, which is very cool. I haven't looked at this mod a huge amount, as you can maybe tell, but it was a really good opportunity to show it off to you guys. So we can now buy more animals. So let's do that, shall we? So let's buy another 21 animals. Okay, so we have now built up our much bigger pasture. Now you might want to sell some animals. The problem is that our pasture is too full because we filled it. So if we then go back into here and select that, and if we sell some and sell most of them, we should then be able to sell our pasture. So if you've built a custom pasture and then put animals in it, if you've got more animals in than, if you then click on a bit to sell it and there are too many animals, it won't let you sell it, which I think is really clever. So you can then sell it and shrink the pasture. So what you could do, so let's just skip some time ahead so you can just see that it does indeed let the animals graze as well. There we go. So you can see, yeah, they've grazed and taken some food from the slightly weird shape that we have left. So yeah, what you could do is, you could, if you wanted to, if you had a really big pasture, you could maybe control where the animals grazed by moving the pastures around, by adding or removing bits of pasture. So, and as I say, it works for all of the animals. So we could put down a horse pasture over here. This can hold 5 horses by default. But if we chuck in one of these jobbies, and then we have to pick that we want to attach it to the horse pasture. And then we'll run over here. It's a long way. I should have put it much closer. But you can see, again, it hasn't changed the terrain. So you do need, with the ones that are included in the pack, you do need to sort the terrain first. But we can now put 55 horses in. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So that's the Expendable Pastures mod. If you've got questions, stick them below. Possibly Chissel will have a look and answer them. If not, I will take them to him and ask him for you, and we'll get some answers. No release date as yet, obviously. Still being worked through. I intend to try and update my improvised animal sheds to work with this, so you'd be able to build pastures outside of the sheds. And I'm sure other modders will be wanting to update theirs to work with it as well. I know there is going to be an example mod available as well, or included as a pack with this, and there are the ones that are included as well, which you can work off of. So yeah, this mod is so good. I never thought we would see this in FS22, being able to dynamically create animal enclosures in the game on the fly. It's insane. You are a very, very clever man, Chissel, and I know you've had a bit of help from some of the other guys as well in the farming agency. So yeah, insane. Thank you for making this. And if you're interested in this mod, then click the like button on this video when it releases. obviously go download it from ModHub. Don't download it from anywhere else. Get it from ModHub. Rate it 5 stars. It is going to be PC only, and yeah, as soon as it comes out, I'll try and have a video ready on how to modify enclosures to work with it. I'm hoping that I can have my improvised animal sheds ready to upload to ModHub to have those available as well. Anyway, I will see you next time.